Everyone, so today, as you can see, I've been picking on my spot like mad. So today's video is literally just going to be base face and how to cover this completely using these products. So I'm going to start with primer. I'm using the Younique Illuminating Primer. It looks like it's got colour to it, but as you rub it in, you can see that there's no colour. There we go. Right, so we're using the Serum 2-in-1 foundation. This one is serum, which is anti-aging serum, plus foundation in one. And we're using the Kabuki brush, and we're doing 1, 2, 3. 3 drops, half the face with 3 drops. And there we have it, 3 drops, does half the face. This time we're going to put 4 on because we've got to cover this spot. Now this is also buildable foundation, which is exactly what you need with spots. You need a buildable foundation. This is full coverage foundation, and it literally lasts so long because you only need such a little amount. And we're going to do a second coat on the chin. You can see it's pretty much covered already, but we want a full coverage. And we're just dabbing it on rather than spreading it because that'll leave lines on your makeup. Okie doke. So now I can put this back on a second and breathe. Okay, so next we're using, don't know why I'm shaking it, we're using the concealer. This is the Younique concealer, and this one is the shade Scarlet. So with foundations and between concealer, bronzer and foundations, what you really want is, where's that brush gone? 2 seconds. What you really want is a foundation that is 2 shades darker than your concealer, and then you want a bronzer that is 2 shades darker than your foundation. So 2 shades lighter, 2 shades darker, that is the ideal. I'm putting it on my eyelid because I'm going to do an eyeshadow look in a minute. So just making sure it's all covered. Like, a little bit goes such a long way with this concealer, which is brilliant. And then we go for the chin. I just needed a little bit more on my eye. I use this instead of using an eyeshadow primer because I find it's just as even better than an eyeshadow primer is to use this concealer. Watch how easy all this is covered. And I know it looks a bit weird because I haven't blended it yet, but just bear with me. You gotta trust the process, you know? The amount of times I've done something, I'm like, no, that's not going right. And then by the time I finish, it's like, oh, that worked out well. Okay, so then we get our blending sponge, rose water, a couple of sprays, and then we start blending that into our foundation. You can notice I'm only kind of doing the outline so it blends in to the foundation a bit more rather than anywhere else, and bring it down the side of my nose and all over my chin. This also acts as a bit of a satin spray, so it's like 2 in 1. There we go. Right, bronzer. We are using the Unique Cream Foundation. And you want to always go from the little bit of your ear to your lip, leaving a gap between your fingers. So you want to leave it there. So you go like that. Same this side, from there to there, leaving a gap between your finger. And then I've got a big forehead, so I do the whole thing. And because I got a double chin, I want to just blend it out a bit there. Right, so I'm just blending it in. Like so, and then we get our blusher. And we just blend that in with our fingers. It's all creamy, which is great when you've got dry skin in general. I mean, me, I'm perimenopausal, so my skin's so dry all the time. Okay, so starting to take shape. So obviously you would put your brows on, you would put everything else on. I'm going to put my highlighter on, and that is it for this video. But stay tuned because I will be doing an eyeshadow after this video and sharing that with you as well. There we go.